Hello, I'm Devendran. So, from what just now explained by my friend, so from here we can find the major losses by pressing 1 and for minor losses by pressing 2. So, if the user press number 1, so they can straight away to use to calculate the major losses. So, from here major losses we have defined certain variables which is the length, density of the fluid, average of the fluid, dynamic viscosity, and for another problem we find as the kinematic viscosity and also together with the diameter of the pipe. So if they choose a number one, problem number one, so they have to insert the length, density, average velocity, dynamic viscosity, and also the diameter of the pipe. So straight away from there, we using the if and else statement, where this if and else statement we studied in the CO4, okay, as the structure of the coding and also the looping. So from here, if less than 2300, we straight away printf and also the scanf of the certain friction number and also the formulas, where this formula, the power, we have been using in the CO2, which is the maths header file. Other than that, after that is else if means if more than 4000. So means they are finding as a turbulent where the roughness and also the sum of the constant variables all has been keyed in so that the user can choose their own value to find the formula and also the calculation to find the head loss and also the minor loss. Okay. Other than that, else if means that the problem number two. If they choose the problem number two, they will have to find the certain value, which is the length, density of the fluid, average velocity, kinematic viscosity, and dynamic of pipe. The difference between the problem 2 and problem 1 is just that here is the dynamic viscosity, but then here in the problem 2 is the kinematic viscosity. So the formula also is differs from the earlier one. So we have to find the else and if statement as we used in the CF4 to find the head loss and also the pressure loss. If more than 4000, we have to find head loss and also pressure loss using the certain formula we have been defined in the include maths header file as in study in CO2. Else if statement. Here we have choose two, where the user will find to have a choose two to find the minor losses. So from the minor losses we can printf all the loss of the coefficients and the switch break, which is the switch statement to find the case study. For the case 1 we are using the loss coefficient of certain pipes round well. For case 2 is a round and turbulent. For case 3 we study about the thread value, and for case 4 we study about the globe bulb. So from here the user will choose for the case 1 until case 4 either one, and then from here the head loss and also the pressure loss has been calculated according to the formula, and lastly print up the value of it, and that's all.
My name Muhammad Saimi. This is a program with user to find the pressure loss either from major loss and minor loss. Please choose the following loss that you want to find. First, I choose 1 for major loss. After that, there are two problems. I choose for problem 1. Please insert the following value. For example, for length, I enter 100. For density, 1000. For average velocity, 1.2. And dynamic viscosity, 0.3. And diameter of pipe, 10. I choose plastic for roughness, and the value is 0. The friction factor F equals 0, and we can get the value for heat loss and value for pressure loss. To calculate minor loss, press 2. And user enter the value for average velocity, 1.8. for density 1000. I choose problem 1, and the value for loss coefficient is 0.8, and we can get the value for heat loss and pressure loss. For heat loss 0.13211, and for pressure loss 1296.00. That's all.